Sharpening chainsaws is one of those homesteading chores that we have to do whether we like it or not. If you're like me, you don't especially care for it. Oddly, I enjoy cutting and splitting firewood. I love the smell of a winter fire, but I really hate sharpening chains. So, I've experimented with many different ways to sharpen saws over the years and found one that's very simple and very inexpensive and reduces the whole process to a couple of minutes. It's quick, it's easy, and it's done. Let's take a look. These simple Dremel style rotary sharpeners, which I think are about $1 each, or $3 for a pack of 3 is what I find them at. I don't even get the ones made specifically for Dremel. This is just a generic rotary tool I picked up at Canadian Tire, and a generic rotary tool sharpener that I picked up over there. I've been using these for many years. One pack of 3 is good for almost 2 years. I cut roughly 8 cords of firewood per year and clear perhaps a mile of brush from along my fences. Most of that I just do with a bill hook. Some of the bigger, thicker, tougher stuff I might do with a chainsaw. So that gets me through for a couple of years of use. These are very good, very quick. The way you want to do this is you find the place on the chainsaw, you find the place on the chain where you have 2 blades on the same side of the chain. That's where the chain is joined. Here we can see 2 blades on the right side of the chain. I always start at the foremost blade, and we're just going to sharpen it very fast. You put the rotary tool in there, you apply back and slightly upward pressure, just a little bit, because these are very effective. You don't want to grind your chain down to nothing. And by the way, this is an old chain. I've had this chain since the beginning of this winter, and it's about worn out, so there isn't a whole lot to catch this anymore, and sometimes it rides up and out. That happens as the chains get old, but I think I can get 2 or 3 more uses out of this chain before I have to replace it, so I'm going to push it for all it's worth. So let's walk through this. I'm going to start at the forward blade, where we have 2 blades on the same side, in this case on the right side of this chain. And I'm just going to sharpen all the blades on the right side, and then loop around again and sharpen all the blades on the left side. The reason I'm only going to do one side at a time is that way I can keep relatively the same position and make all my cuts fairly uniform as I go along. You'll see as we go. We should be near the end now, but these rotary parts have a way of working forward out of the holder no matter how tight you make them, so you have to stop once or twice in the course of sharpening, loosen this up, and just push it back in and retighten. And we can carry on. Now we're going to do the left side of the chain. And that's all the way around the chain. Never lean your head directly over the chain, because occasionally the rotary sharpener here can shatter. much it. A short and sweet episode about an efficient way, a quick and easy and cheap way to sharpen a chainsaw. Keep watching and we'll cover more homestead tips.